Get ready to be inspired by an incredible young talent. Our guest today is a 17-year-old author who turned a personal challenge into a beautiful journey of creativity. Her latest, The Light to My Soil, is a heartwarming children's book about friendship and growth. Please welcome teen author. We have Anisha Dwarka. Hello, Anisha. Hi. Okay, I am so excited for you to join us today. So tell us a little bit more about your book, The Light to My Soil.
Yes, so The Light to My Soil is my new children's book, and it's a play on the words light to my soul. It follows the story of a young plant named Philly who comes to life in his new world. And the sun and moon, Helio and Luna, in the story both share their perspectives and give guidance to Philly as he learns about his new world.
Okay, so this sounds like a beautiful children's book. How did you come about writing this? Because I understand you're playing soccer, some stuff kind of happened and it led to this. What was that?
Yeah, so in August of 2023, I tore my ACL playing soccer. And for those who don't know, it's a common injury in soccer, unfortunately, and it puts you out of the sport for about a year. So during my senior year on summer break, I had spent most of my summer break on my bed, and I wanted to just kind of redirect all my emotions that I was feeling into something that I could give 100% of my effort to while I wasn't playing soccer, and that happened to be writing. And over the course of my summer, I set some goals out, and I published my first poetry book. And that whole journey of publishing that poetry book spiraled into publishing my second book.
Okay, so yeah, we have this one here. So this is the first poetry book that you did. Where Do I Begin? Along with that, then you decide to make a children's book as well. So most teens normally when they have some downtime are relaxing at home, maybe watching TV, some social media, but you've already produced two books. I mean, you have to be proud of yourself for that.
Yeah. I had never expected to be on this journey, but you know, things happen for a reason.
Yeah,
So
I like that. That's a positive outlook. Things happen for a reason. What message do you hope readers take away from your book, or I should say your books, because you got two of them?
yeah, I mean, for my children's book, I really stress the importance of friendship and what it means to be a good friend, especially when someone is going through their highs and lows.
Yeah.
Drawing on from my ACL injury, I experienced a lot of different relationships and some closing of friendships and some opening of friendships, and you know, that was really important to me to show what it means to be a friend in someone's highs and lows, pretty much.
Yeah. How important is literacy to you and why?
Literacy is very important to me, especially after everything that has happened in these past couple of years with COVID and whatnot. You know, firsthand, I got to experience tutoring two students in reading and writing, and to see the struggles that the next generation of students are facing was heartbreaking, because they were nowhere near the struggles that I was facing in elementary and middle school. But to be able to be a part of change and help those students out is really important to me.
Yeah, well, you're already making that change. What's your favorite part about creating stories and characters like you've done for this book?
Yeah, so I'd say my favorite part is being able to share different perspectives. I think the more perspectives you can share, the more knowledgeable you can become, and also the less biased you can become. And I think that's especially important in a world that's filled with a lot of bias today.
Yeah, it's important to understand everybody's point of view.
Yeah.
You've got some exciting events coming up. I understand you have a couple of book signings. Tell us about that.
Yes, so on August 2nd, which is next Friday, from 6 to 9 p.m., I will be at the North Natomas Regional Park doing a book signing for both my children's book and my poetry book. And that's for the District 1 AAPI celebration. And then the following day, August 3rd, Saturday, starting at 2 p.m., I'll be at the Art and Fair Barnes & Noble doing a book signing for just my children's book.
All right, so that's how they can catch you. How long did it take you to write this book?
Yeah, this took about 5 to 6 months, I'd say, with illustrations and editing. I finished the story pretty quickly, the first draft, but then the illustrations took a bit of time because both me and my illustrator are in school. And my illustrator is a close friend of mine, so I'm very lucky that she was able to illustrate this book for me, and then just some last minute editing details in the end of the months, and I finally published it.
You say it so nonchalant, like it took about 5 to 6 months. I'm a student in school. That still sounds extremely fast, and you've accomplished so much in that time. Once you finished writing it and had a copy of your own book in your hands, what did that feel like? What were the emotions going through your head?
You know, I was really excited because, you know, I had originally published a poetry book, and I learned a lot through that experience, and just learning what I had from my poetry book, I was able to apply new skills and whatnot and information that I learned into this book. So I'm really proud of it, especially with the illustrations. I think my illustrator, Nadine, she's really amazing, and I'm going to be using her more in the future. So yeah.
Yes, well, you're doing amazing things. I'm excited for our viewers to get a look at this book. I'm going to let them know where they can go for more info. Anisha, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so you can purchase The Light to My Soil at Anisha's book signings and wherever books are sold.